The heating of the atmosphere. What happens to solar radiation when it enters Earth's atmosphere? How is it received and distributed? What are the dynamics of converting electromagnetic waves to atmospheric heat? In the long run, there apparently is a perfect balance between the total amount of insolation received by Earth and its atmosphere on the one hand, and the total amount of terrestrial radiation returned to space on the other. Otherwise, Earth would be getting progressively warmer or cooler. The annual balance between incoming and outgoing radiation is the global heat budget, which can be illustrated by using 100 units to represent total insolation received at the outer edge of the atmosphere and tracing its dispersal. Most of the insolation that enters the atmosphere does not heat it directly. About 30 units of total insolation are reflected or scattered back into space. This radiation that is bounced back into space is called Earth's albedo. Albedo is the technical term for the reflectivity of an object. The higher the albedo value, the more radiation the object reflects. About 48 units of the insolation pass on through the atmosphere to Earth's surface, leaving only 22 units to heat the atmosphere directly. 3 of them heating the ozone layer and 19 heating the rest of the atmosphere. Terrestrial, mostly long-wave radiation from Earth's surface to the atmosphere amounts to about 110 units. This is possible because the atmosphere's greenhouse effect traps large amounts of energy and re-radiates it back to Earth. The sequence of radiation between Earth and atmosphere continues indefinitely. In terms of annual balance, about 96 units of long-wave radiation are returned to Earth for every 110 units that go to the atmosphere from Earth. Thus, the atmosphere receives a net gain of 14 units. Another important source of outgoing energy is the transport of latent heat during the process of evaporation. More than 3/4 of all sunshine falls on a water surface when it reaches Earth. Much of this energy is utilized in evaporating moisture from oceans, lakes, and other bodies of water. Thus, the energy is passed into the atmosphere as latent heat stored in the resulting water vapor. It will be released subsequently when condensation takes place. This amounts to about 22 units in the heat budget equation. And that's the heating of the atmosphere. Have a great day.